everybody. I'm Next Weather meteorologist Terry Ellison, and boy, we've got a raucous, howling Halloween night ahead. Very important Next Weather forecast here. Let's get right to it. We've had actually quite a few Halloween weather tricks in recent years. I don't know if you just think back to the last 15 years or so, we've had so many events either happening on Halloween or just before Halloween, going back to Snowtober in 2011, Hurricane Sandy in 2012. We've had various rain and wind events over the last several years. And in fact, if you remember 5 years ago, we had 4 to 6 inches of snow the day before Halloween. So we're used to some tricks on Halloween, and we've got another one coming tonight. Do you remember last year, though? Last year we had hit 78 degrees in Boston on Halloween Day. It was almost like trick-or-treating in the middle of summer. So I would say one of the most variable days, holidays, over the last sort of couple decades, Halloween. So we've actually issued a Next Weather alert for Halloween night, for tonight, for a period of gusty winds. They're already picking up now. They're going to be pretty persistently 25 to 35 mile an hour winds with gusts as high as 50 miles an hour right through the evening, right through the trick-or-treat time. So unfortunately, we've got to be on the lookout for some scattered tree damage, if some limbs down, and if you've got anything that could fly out of your yard, any Halloween objects, anything of the sort, you've got to secure them, tie them down, or just unfortunately bring them in. Otherwise, your Halloween decorations may be your neighbor's decorations by the end of the night. Let's start with the good news, the treats for tonight. The rain is done. The rain, we had 1 to 3 inches of rain last night. Thankfully, the timing of that is now, it's good, it's over. So we do not need the umbrellas tonight. We don't need the ponchos or the rain slickers. And it's not going to be too cold either. I mean, for this time of year, I'd say 50 degrees, 50 to 55 is actually pretty decent. And temperatures actually won't fall off very quickly either because of the wind sort of keeping the atmosphere mixed up. The tricks, obviously, very gusty winds tonight, so they definitely got to be on the lookout for lots of leaves and branches, either flying or on the ground. If you're driving, if you have to be driving in a neighborhood around trick-or-treat time, just beware that a lot of the leaves are wet. They're going to be flying off the trees on the ground, so just take it extra slow, whether you're on foot or in the car tonight. Temperatures, as I said earlier, will be in the mid-50s later this afternoon and dropping very slowly, just a degree or two during trick-or-treat time. So not really concerned about any real cold. Again, it's really just the wind. And there is a wind advisory. The National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory. It's up through the night tonight and actually through 5 a.m. tomorrow. Again, they are expecting persistent winds, 25 to 35 with gusts as high as 50 miles per hour. Let's take the wind sort of hour by hour here through the trick-or-treat time. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of variance. It's really just kind of gusty. These are sort of average or peak gusts in the Boston area forecasted for tonight. So basically, I think we'll have a lot of 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts right through trick-or-treat time, right through later tonight. And I wouldn't be shocked, especially over higher elevations, so say Worcester County, Berkshire's area, and over the coastal plain, especially over Cape Cod and the islands, if we saw gusts reaching 40 to 50 miles per hour. So certainly, again, things will be blowing around tonight. Just take it easy. Your official trick-or-treat forecast, temperatures and wind and cloud conditions, here you have it. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd be a great night. Again, otherwise, we're looking pretty good for sky conditions and reasonable temperatures. If you're headed to Salem tonight, I would imagine there'll be a few folks over there in Salem, Massachusetts this evening. Again, same deal, temperatures in the low to mid 50s, just really dealing with that wind. But overall, a decent night if you take that into consideration. Let's look a little bit further ahead. So you have the wind gusts right now, but it's 20 to 30, and you can see them peaking, like we've been saying, 20 to 40 tonight into the overnight. By tomorrow morning, we start to see, thankfully, a little bit of a decrease, a little bit of the slackening off. So I think for the most part tomorrow, the gusts are like 20 to 30 miles per hour as opposed to today. So take about 25 to 50% off the gusts that we have today for tomorrow. Still be a gusty day, but not nearly as bad. And then by Sunday, we go even a little bit further. It'll still be a breezy day on Sunday, but we're talking probably 10 to 20 miles an hour, a little bit more reasonable during the day on Sunday. So if you're heading out perhaps to that Pats game, I'd say you're in for a great day. Basically, mostly sunny skies, a little bit cool on Sunday, otherwise nice. And don't forget, turning the clocks back, 2 a.m. on Sunday, daylight savings time is ending. So unfortunately, sunsets are going to be awfully early going forward here in the 4 o'clock hour. So again, take it slow and cautious tonight. The winds will be very gusty for the entire trick-or-treat time. Drive slow, take it slow, and if you're walking around with your kids, just sort of beware if you're in a neighborhood with lots of trees. Be a little extra cautious tonight and just sort of, keep your wits about you. But we wish you all a safe and happy Halloween, and we'll keep you updated with the forecast at noon and again this evening.